The USL Championship theme continues now as we're ready to unveil the next member of the USL W League, Hartford Athletic. I'm now joined by Chairman and CEO of Hartford Athletic, Bruce Mandell. Bruce, congrats on an exciting day and appreciate you taking the time to join us today.
Yeah, this is awesome to be here, Kelsi. This is so great. It's an exciting announcement for the USL. We're very proud to be part of, to be a founding member.
We're thrilled to have you. Bruce, when you first heard about the USL W League and the creation and ideation of it, what was it? Why was it important for Hartford to get involved?
Yeah, I mean, it's women's soccer in Connecticut is huge, but and I have two daughters, Madison and Isabella, who are great players and grew up through the process. So I really understood women's soccer. But the reason I started Hartford Athletic was to do something really big for our community, in the greater Hartford and Connecticut community, and to do something broad, economically, socially, culturally. And when I heard that the W League was coming about, I said, wow, this is going to be great. It's another piece of the pie for us to be impactful in Connecticut. So the number one point there was really a community play, something broad for the community. The second piece is obviously gender equity. It's so critical, and everything we do, even as a club, even on the men's side, we're thinking about gender and other forms of equity. So this was a great opportunity to jump in and be a leader here and bring something to Connecticut. And I'm very happy the USL is supporting this.
Talk to me a little bit about the Changemakers series, because I know that's a big initiative for you guys. How does that kind of fit in? Let the people, I think, know a little bit about what you guys are working towards here.
Well, it's interesting because it started with a young woman, Allison Minette, who works for us, and she was a intern. And she was a superstar. And we love developing players. We love developing talent in our front office. And she started to move towards being in the sponsorship side. Then we started a foundation, the Green and Blue Foundation. And as we started that, Allison took over that and became a director of it. So she's continuing to develop. Then she brings forward this idea of Changemakers. And Changemakers' concept is that we identify powerful women in our community, and we kind of bring them to the forefront and allow people to kind of learn from them and grow from them and let them mentor other women and girls in our community. And we end up with a big night that's going to happen in the fall, where everyone's going to come together. We're raising dollars for other charities and foundations, and kind of just bring to the forward great women in greater Connecticut. And there's a bunch of them, and we want to grow even more of them.
It's such an exciting time for you to be a part of building a lot of opportunities for women in sport, or women just, in the professional space. How do you see giving women a path to being a professional through the USL W League?
Yeah, it's a great point, Kelsi, that we're working so hard on the men's side to create a pathway. And our director of strategy is Paul Buckle, and Louis Silva is our technical director. We're thinking about that every day. What's the pathway? So we start with our team and our affiliations at the pro level. We move down to USL 2 and have an affiliation there. We then move down to the USL Academy, and we're joining that this year, right? We have academy contract players now. So we have that pathway. Then you think about the women's side, okay? We have nothing right now. Boom. We move in with the W League. Wow. All of a sudden, we have the top amateur players in the nation who are going to be playing for us. Right away, with that as a catalyst, we are now opening our academy system on the women's side. So we're going to do U19 and U13. These are things that happen because the USL had the foresight to bring forward this W League. It has created a immediate catalyst for us to move down to the academy side. And the girls, and I call girls anything younger than college, and women anything over. But the girls side are so excited because now they see, wow, there's going to be they're starting to hear rumors, we'll say, there's going to be a W League out there. There's going to be something that we have to grow towards. And then we can move on to potentially the pro level or continue with our soccer path wherever it takes us. And so I just see this as a wonderful piece of the puzzle that the USL is really supporting. And now we can grow below it and hopefully at someday even go above it to the pro level.
And you've even now brought in a coach for the girls academy side, correct?
I can tell you that as soon as the USL really makes this announcement, the phones are going to be ringing off the hook, because especially on the girls' side, on the women's side, to have this opportunity to create this spot where these top players, okay, from college or even top high school players can go, from a coaching standpoint, from a technical director standpoint, from a player standpoint, it's so exciting. It's something that the women deserve, and I'm really proud that working with USL that we can get this done. I'm fired up about it. Community's going to be fired about. And by the way, I hope all my USL owner friends, okay, jump on board too as this announcement come out. And I really believe on the flip side, from a sponsorship standpoint, it's phenomenal, right? Because now our sponsors can add additional assets and go for on the women's side as they do on the men's side. So this is a home run.
I've got chills. The passion is just it's flooding through your screen, and I can't think of a better person to have leading this charge. It's amazing, the opportunity I think that we're going to see in Hartford over the next few years for the women's game.
Oh, it's happening. And, to play at Dillon Stadium, for women to be able to play there, okay, and girls to be able to have their games there, I mean, it's off the charts. Under the lights, in Connecticut. I'm serious. This is going to be huge. And we have amazing college programs in our area. University of Connecticut, predominant top 20. Quinnipiac, Yale is in the top 20. It just adds this kind of excitement. And, yeah, I will be leading the charge, Kelsi. I promise that. Okay, we're going to get this thing done and done right.
You heard it here first, Bruce. I really appreciate your time, your passion, your energy, some really exciting initiatives building out of Hartford. And I think that you said yourself, you're really going to be leading this charge and setting an example for the USLW community. So I can't wait to see all this come to fruition for you over the next few years.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your great work. You really do an amazing job.
Thank you, Bruce.
Let's go. Let's go, women. Let's go, W League.
Let's go.